Good morning. Welcome back to the Retirement Report. I'm Hank Parrott, your host. With me, my good friend, special guest, Dr. Friday with Dr. Friday's Tax and Financial Services in Brentwood, Tennessee. Dr. Friday and I have been working together for a lot of years, and we do a team approach. We try to help our clients in that way. So, my tax client, a lot of clients that she works with, does her taxes for, I meet at the tax appointments with them.
It's really nice.
So to make sure that we can, stay on the same page with things, make sure we don't miss them. Exactly.
I mean, not from the two of us, but from forms that the person did a rollover and it was marked as a distribution. There wasn't a document sent because they did some sort of conversion and wasn't sent to the client. We have found so many that it's been so much. It's been great. I love doing that because it saves so many problems before the IRS gets involved, and that just saves all of us a lot of headaches.
Yeah, absolutely. This is. I mean, we've literally have in the meeting. Will be Dr. Friday. You're doing their tax stuff. You're getting all this stuff down. We'll come across a 1099, and there was an error in it, and I'm aware because it might have been for instance, we may have transferred some money from one IRA to another,
right?
Or transfer an IRA from one custodian to another, and it shows as a distribution instead of a rollover, which is a non-taxable event. Get right on the phone right there, get that company, get that, say, hey, we need a corrected 1099, let's get that generated, and we'll be able to file the tax return correctly, get the 1099 taken care of, and we don't have to worry about the IRS coming down and sending some letter and creating a bunch of problems.
And stress on the clients that no one loves to get a love letter from the IRS. It's just not something any of us want to receive, but it happens from time to time. Most important, don't ever avoid it if you get one. Call me if you need help.
This is one thing, I've been, one of the areas I was going to talk about are the 10 fastest growing costs seniors face. We'll see if we have enough time to squeeze some of these in. Medicare Part B is one of those. This surprised me, actually. I've been doing this for quite a while, but I did not recall that Medicare Part B monthly premiums back in 2000 were only $45 a month compared to $134 a month today. That's almost a 200% increase in Medicare Part B premiums. Prescription drug costs are up 184%. Out of pocket in 2000, $1,102. Today, $3,000, over $3,000. Homeowners insurance is up 154%. Real estate taxes up 147%.
Yeah, feel that.
Do you notice on these in Medigap insurance, your Medicare supplements are up 122%. All of these, in other words, more than doubling. And what it tells us, again, with 2% cost of living, that's not keeping up over that period. That's, in other words, Social Security maybe has gone up 34% or something, right? It's gone up a third, and versus some of these costs.
200%.
But this is where they're not utilizing. These are the things that I just mentioned. Something that all retirees are going to be faced with. And that's the other part. The cost that you actually pay, out-of-pocket medical costs. I've talked about that one quite a bit here on the show. That's another one that's doubled since 2000. So when you're looking at these kind of expenses, and we know that when we're factoring then in for inflation, we're factoring in for the cost of living, we have to think in terms of, if you want to maintain that standard of living and that quality of life, it's making sure you have the right plan in place to do so. And that means you got to reduce your risk. It means reducing costs wherever you can, including, of course, taxes, right?
Absolutely.
It's not just what you make, it's what you keep. And that goes with taxes, that goes with earnings on your money. What good is if you make all this money on your investments, and then, in a year or over a 2 or 3 year period, you could lose it all in a bear market if it's not properly positioned. Understanding how to invest, the science of investing, big part of it. We got to squeeze in a lot this week. Hopefully you'll join us here each and every week on the Retirement Report.